Okay, we back on Black Empowerment Series. This is part two. I looked at part one and it did like 20 views instantly. I know 20 views is not a lot of views, but if I can get this to one person, that one person is the biggest deal in the world. Because somebody wants to hear about this empowerment stuff that I have to say. So I'm moving to adolescence. I talked about young kids in the beginning. I'm moving to adolescence, ages 6 to 12. Have you been to school with your child and actually sat in the back of the class, took notes? What have you done? Have you been to school with your child? Do you even know what the curriculum is? And not just waiting till your kid bring the homework home and try to help them out with it and say, hey, have a good day at school. How's school going? Why'd you do this? Why'd you fail? Well, look, you would know why your son failed the test or why your daughter failed the test if you even participated in anything. A lot of these parents out here, yeah, it is. It's hot out here. It's like the low hundreds right now. It's hovering around like 160 degrees. But it's pretty hot out here. But you haven't been to school with your child. A lot of people that y'all get on y'all kids about this and that in school, and you want to push your kids education, but you don't even know what the curriculum is. These kids don't know their history because everything in every book since from K through 12 has been published by white people that don't look nothing like you. Nappy hair, big lips, big eyes, big nose. People like that don't publish these books as far as the curriculum and everything, and that's what the problem is. That's what the biggest problem is. So you don't even know what your kids even learning. You never there. You wasn't there last year. Have you got to go to these PTA meetings. You got to go to all of that. Then you can start to see, well, look, this is why. Because I can't comprehend the stuff, and I know my son can't comprehend it. That's part of what's going on. Y'all got to get in tune with what's going on and know where your kids at. Your kids don't have no reason or no business being outside at 11 o'clock at night. I'm sorry that I have to explain this to and try to be a parent to somebody else's kids, but like I said, your kids don't have any business being outside at 11 o'clock at night and they under the age of 15. No kid on earth should ever be outside past 11 p.m. and they under the age of 15. These kids shouldn't be outside. I shouldn't have to tell y'all that. But I want to empower y'all and move y'all to the next level, because if I had somebody to tell me, look, bro, well, I mean, my mom was really beating on me. She was beating on me. I got the scars and stuff to prove. See, I got this right here. That's a belt buckle right there. You see that? My mom hit me with a belt buckle. And then right here, this is a belt buckle too. Right there, that spot on my arm, that's a belt buckle. So I got scars. Did y'all see that? Or was I kind of out of frame? That's a belt buckle right there. And then this is a belt. I got hit with the belt right here. You can see that right there. That spot right there bleeded out. So, yes, I got those beatings. I got all of that. But it's always going to take that next person to tell you don't. Then Granny might have to say it. Don't do it. Then a regular dude off the street that's trying to just help out is going to have to say, look, brother, don't do it. I'm telling y'all right now, do y'all want y'all kids in prison? You want somebody telling your kid when to sleep, when to shit, when to wake up, what color socks to put on, when to get in the shower, what to eat. If you don't eat this, you're going to starve. So, and it's not even nothing to eat. Your kid's going to be doing a lot of time in prison, behind the wall, like my little brother. I'm going to tell y'all that story in a minute. But behind the wall, what to eat, and it's just a big pot like this, and they just stirring it all up. May spit in it, put a booger in it, and serve it on a tray to you, and get you a juice or a milk with it, and that's your dinner. I mean, you want your kids to live like that? If you don't want your kids to live like that, get these kids out of the streets. The streets is raising these kids, like I said in part 1. The mothers is at the club, or the mother trying to get some new dick. The daddies is chasing these females around, or 6 out of 10 black dudes is in prison, so we ain't chasing nothing. 6 out of 10 black dudes is in prison. Ain't seen a woman, ain't smelt a woman, ain't touched a woman in years. All it is magazines. That's about as close as they coming to it. In a pen pal or something. That's the closest you're going to get a conjugal visit, even if you get that kind of visit. Because like I said, 6 out of 10 in prison, and a lot of that is maximum security, so you behind the glass. You want your kids to live like that? In prison. What to eat, what to do, what to think, what to feel like. We control what you feel like, because I can just come to your cell and piss you off, and I got full control of what you feel like. Well, I ain't got to let you out as far as rec time. I control what you feel like. I control what you think, what you read. I can take all your property. I'm controlling what you read. You want your kids to live like that? My little brother living like that. He messed up. He messed up. Like I said, I don't come on here. I'm not coming on here with these empowerment videos and telling y'all something that I'm not living. I'm really living this. Okay? I'm suffering. My little brother is locked up right now. He been locked up. Did almost a year in the county jail. Now he in Sheridan Correctional Facility. Look at me. You see this right here? I'm a little bitty dude. I'm skinny. My little brother is smaller than me. So imagine him being in a federal penitentiary, a state penitentiary. Shorter than me and littler than me. He said he like 150 now. He picking up a little weight, but he only 5'5", 5'6". You know? You want to live like that? You want your kids to live like that? But the thing with him, I couldn't tell him nothing. I would tell him, yo, Eric, what's going on? What's going on? Well, I keep calling this phone. I'll call him again, and finally he'll pick up the phone and tell me some shit like, you know, if I don't pick up the phone on the first ring, don't call me back. It's like, okay. Now that's why your ass at where your ass at right now. Because I tried to correct that shit and really fix that shit, but you ain't want me to do that. I don't want y'all there, and I don't want my brother there, and I don't want y'all kids there. That's the purpose of these black empowerment videos in this entire series. This is part 2. I'm going to part 3 once I see what the response is to this. Back to the adolescents. Know where your kids at. Where your kids at right now? You think your kids in school. My mom thought I was in school. I was selling drugs at school. 7th and 8th grade, I was selling drugs at school. High school, I was selling drugs in high school. My junior year of high school, I got kicked out for selling drugs. Came back my senior year and did what I had to do to get where I'm at right now. But them kids ain't got to go through that. Do you know what's in your kids' pockets? You know, what kind of example are you setting to the fathers too? I never see enough black dudes in suits, only at church. And then, like, I went to church on Sunday, and I dressed like this. Everybody else had on suits and all of that stuff. That's the only time you see black dudes in suits. Go to church and put on this little stunt like they doing so good in life, when the reality is you don't have a fucking job. You haven't had a job. The church is at a 53% divorce rate. And just like everything else, these church ladies want money too. Power and respect. Black Empowerment Series Part 2. Get ready for Part 3. But power and respect. That's the only time you see black dudes in suits. So I don't go to church in a suit. You want to judge me for coming to church barefooted? Look, judgment shall be condemned. I'm coming for the word, though. I'm not coming thinking about what you think about what I got on. I'm coming for the word. I'm staying all the services. And then I'm going to leave with the word. While you going to go to church, worry about what I got on and all of this shit. I'm going for the word. and apply some of it to my life. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. We caught up in this prison system. We caught up in being materialistic. I gotta be polo down, Gucci me down, Gucci me down, Gucci this, Fendi that, Prada this. You go to these people's house, they ain't got no food in their refrigerator. You know, the water bill ain't on. The kids just spend that money on books. See how your baby. These kids want to read. These kids want to learn. They eager to learn, but ain't nobody there to teach these kids nothing. Cause the mama at work all day, the daddy dead, so the daughter, she feel like she gonna be a hoe now. Cause like I said, the mama is at work all day, daddy dead, so she gonna be a hoe now. Or my mama a crackhead and my daddy in jail, so I'm gonna be the hoe now. And then there's guys like me or any other kind of guys that's gonna really fuck the shit out your daughters and shit because you ain't there. That's what's gonna happen to your daughter. That was my mind state. That still is kind of my mind state. Like I told y'all, I'm not coming on here with that fake fluffy shit. Y'all click on these Black Empowerment Series videos, it's gonna be real shit. That's what's going on with your daughters. You not there, daddy not there. So it's guys like me that's gonna fuck the shit out your daughter and tear her fucking walls in because you not there. That's the truth. And that's the truth for these girls that be indoors. I know I'm jumping around a little bit, taking rabbit trails, but y'all gotta stay with me and listen to what I'm saying. We really finna get some empowerment. Because if I talk to you like this, you gonna rein your daughter in and say, look, I know what the fuck you up to while I'm at work and while your daddy dead. I know what you're doing in the house. I'm not saying put 12 cameras in your daughter's bedroom, but I'm telling you what the fuck going on. I don't mean to cuss at y'all. I'm trying to keep this sincere. I'm begging y'all. I'm really begging y'all to get this stuff right. I'm begging y'all. Please get this stuff right. That's what's going on with your daughters. Mama at work all day, daddy dead, and there's gonna be a nigga like me coming in your house fucking the shit out your daughter. All in her ass, all that shit. Take it out her ass, put it in her mouth, back in the pussy, back in her ass pussy, and fucking come in her mouth and make her swallow the shit. Choke her fucking ass and make her swallow it. That's what's going on. I'm coming on here telling y'all real deal. So y'all know what y'all need to be doing. As far as the sons, the same thing. My mama at work, my daddy dead. I'm finna pump this cocaine. Or like me. Didn't nobody give a fuck about me, so I was downtown Chicago pulling guns out on people. Trying to take motherfucking shit, because ain't nobody give a fuck about me and I had to eat. Come to part 3, man. Part 3 will be up. Start treating people with respect, man. Like I said, y'all come to these Black Empowerment Series videos, I'm telling y'all the truth. None of that fluffy shit. Y'all want to listen to some fluffy shit, go to Flozell and all of them other people. This is the real deal.